Good morning, my name's Bill and I'm an alcoholic. Becoming as one. Going swimming as children is what we did, where our local swimming baths became one of my favourite places to go. I love swimming and I love swimming underwater. I love dive bombing. I love jumping off the high diving boards. I love swimming whole width from one side to the other underwater, and I just felt at home there. In the early 1960s, our Victorian-built public baths were cold, they were foreboding, and they were big monoliths of buildings. They were built to aid exercise and health to the many, but were not built for any kind of comfort. They were always freezing cold. Where us children walked home with blue lips and our rolled-up towels underneath our arms. We didn't have a car, and even if we did, it was completely unheard of ever to ask for a lift. I don't remember ever having a lift anywhere. Swimming, running, cycling and walking, those were our modern day equivalents of going to the gym. And walking and cycling and running, they were our transport systems of the day. Where heart disease and diabetes and obesity were not really everyday symptoms of a life well spent. Our childhood was when we found a oneness with our surroundings. My childhood is where I became at one with myself. It was a period in my life that we grew up, we matured, and I was ready for life as a grown-up. But becoming as one was a journey I took again many years later when I joined Alcoholics Anonymous. It's where I found a power over my alcoholism. It's where I came to understand how to live a life of spiritual growth and spiritual understanding. And it's where I gained an understanding of what a life can be like as long as I don't pick that first drink up. Becoming at one with my surroundings and with myself is where the 12 steps has taken me. It's where the 12 steps have guided me, and it's where I've ended up having worked a 12-step recovery program. And internally, I've been lifted to a level of peace, of harmony, of happiness and tranquility, a level of peace and harmony and tranquility I've never before experienced. But don't ever think recovery is a one-way street to utopia. Nor is it a given to assume that all will be okay if I go to a few meetings, maybe phone my sponsor. Resting on my laurels was not going to solve my drinking problem. It never was going to, and it never will do. Stopping drinking is not about eliminating anything from my life, but inviting something in that's bigger and more powerful, something to take the place that alcohol took. It's about seeking hope, but not forgetting my past, where the memories from the dark, foreboding days of yesteryear help to push me towards another day sober, where cementing my past with a program for living ensures a sobriety I can hang on to today and keep. Overcoming my addiction to alcohol is about partnerships. It's about the joining together of a mind, of hope, and of my experiences. It's the coming together of my past with the spiritual toolkit that I have today. It's where I can blossom and grow into the person I was always meant to be. Becoming as one is the joining of my experiences, my strengths and my hopes with a loving spiritual highway where one doesn't work without the other. It's a complete recipe for recovery for alcoholics of our type. And becoming as one is what's on offer in Alcoholics Anonymous. It's what happens when a spiritual problem is solved by a spiritual solution, rather than a degrading, low and resentful-ridden problem is resolved by trying to pick up the next drink. Bill the Shirt, Bristol.